Morning, everyone, and welcome to Simon versus Michy, UKBGF League Division 3. I've kept Michy waiting. So, I will tell him I'm ready. Let's go.
You have a challenge.
11-pointer. Usual.
Game on.
Okay, let's make the deuce. Let's make the deuce. Michy, can you play? Okay. Double one. Thought I was gonna hit. Don't think this is a double. I'm way up in the race. He's only got a 2-point board. He might not hit. Okay, this is not clear. The 4-point looks nice, but I think he's gonna hit. Okay. I was wrong. So the 2 is clear. The 5, I don't think I can play 7 to 2. But it's possible. Certainly possible. So what's going on? Do I really want to be hit? I don't want to come out because that gives 5s and 6s. I want to leave it there if I know I'm going to get missed, but maybe it's just too dangerous. Am I going to be taking next go? Is there more sense that I'm going to be taking if I do this, if I get missed? If I got a decent game? Well, I'm going to have to cover or make one of the inner board points, and I'm not certain of that. I might have some bad rolls. I think this makes it safer, maybe more likely to be takeable. And as I look at it, I think I'm more likely to take. So all of his 6s obviously are far less good. I can end up escaping with one of the checkers. So I'm going to go for this. Sound is okay. So I would have expected him to double if I'd left the checker on the 7-point. And now I could make the 4, but I think I probably need to anchor up. Just because that's where all his attack value is there. And I can just negate it quite easily. And making the 4-point isn't super brilliant. Unstacks a little bit, but I've only got 2 extra spares on the 6-point. So anyway, he might split now. I mean, he's still behind in the race, so he doesn't want to split. But no, I don't think there's anything better than just double hitting. Although I don't want to make that checker on the 2-point even more redundant by putting another checker on the 1-point. But I'm gonna do this. Get away with it, but I'd like a 1. A 4-1's probably going to make the the 5 point actually, but let's have a look. It's perfectly possible just to make the 9 and cover the ace so I don't get hit back. That would be good. And I'm only leaving 3-1, 4-1, 5-1. That's fewer shots. I think that's nice. I'm going to do it. If he fans now, I've got a better kind of thing going on. A better sting. So now he just makes the 11. Okay. Of course, it's good for him to anchor. And now I'm in trouble again. So one play is 39.82, but I'm going to have to consider coming out. I'm way up in the race. It dupes 4s and 2s. I think it's pretty clear, actually. I mean, what else am I going to do? Just stay there? No. Okay, so I really don't know if he can double this, but I'm taking if he does. I think a 4 is pretty good because if I come in, the other number is going to be awkward. Got to watch it here. Max reheat. If I come in, if he does hit loose and I don't hit him back. By the way, he's also got a very good double 5. Double 6 will not be that good. Double 3 is survivable.
Your opponent doubles.
Okay, so
You take.
comfortable decision for me. So don't forget to buy the book. Start talking about the activity spectrums. We're at benchmark score. So 11 away, 11 away will be very similar to 7 away, 7 away. And I can't do anything but this. So it's interesting in analyzing the previous go. If we were really super alert, we would have realized that our 6s had to come out and he'd get repeat shots on us. So rolling a 3 isn't that good. It's kind of it's almost like there's a bit of a fan in it. Now he's just going to double hit. Don't think so. I would double hit. I am going to disclaim I'm super tired. I didn't sleep very well last night, so probably not going to be completely zoned in, but I don't see why he wouldn't just double hit. Leaving a very safe structure and getting to hit 2 because that increases gammons. I expect him to do this. I mean, even if I roll a 3-2. I'm not, well, he fails to cover, but he'll make the 2 point, I think. Could come out. So what does he need to come out? He needs 4s. So he's going to duplicate his own 4s. My first instinct was to make the 2. He shouldn't have trouble coming out because not only does he need 4s, but he can split with 2s and 1s. Like so, he'll just come up all the way to make sure that there are no accidents. So in the book, this would be a brown score. It would be gammonish. There are 2 spectrums. You might have seen the stream tomorrow, but yesterday, but if not, go watch it. But it looks like I'm going to be going 11 away, 7 away. And because I only consider the 7-point match directly, it's only something that we can understand by extrapolating from certain scores in the 7-point match. But you know, the only reason that I did the restricted at 7-point match is because there's only so much that we can digest at one time as backgammon players, and I think 11 to try and do all the scores in an 11-point match is far too ambitious. So I got a chance if I roll a 1. He gets to come out and cover, so I'm pretty certain to be gammoned. I would say, unless I hit, I mean, with these 6 checkers, it must be like 85, maybe more like 88, 90. And it's always a bit weak not to take this checker off when you have this configuration. So you're not leaving too much of a dangerous structure. But I think that seeing that his gammon rate is so high, the only way he can really lose is by leaving a shot. So he should set up the configuration that doesn't leave a shot. That's interesting. So maybe he sees that it's still worth pushing for every extra percentage. So it's worked out pretty well for him. And now he's not going to take... Yeah, of course, it would be far too dangerous to take a second man off. Are we getting the same kind of thing? Yeah, he immediately plays 4-1. Okay. I find that a little bit inconsistent with playing that double with the double 4 where he didn't play where he actually played took an extra man off and left a spare on the 5-point. So still savable. So maybe that argues in favor. Maybe should have taken 2 checkers off with the double 3. Because you never know. Well, double 5 I'm looking at is not going to make any difference, so perhaps I should... If I roll even numbers, I should take checkers off. So if I roll consecutive even numbers, I roll 4-2, 4-2, I'm still going to take off. If I roll... Yeah, so I think that's logical. So it's a very tidy save. So I'm
New game.
11 away, 9 away. So maybe in terms of the 7-point match, that would be like being 7 away, 6 away, not quite 7 away, 5 away, if we were in a gammonish position. Of course, I shouldn't forget to talk about non-gammonish positions, because it has equal merit. Location is Denmark. I'll check that out. Should it be available in Denmark? It might be because it's printed in a certain color way. It's using a certain color configuration. Might not be available in your location. Otherwise, you should just order it on my website, Jobvan. I'll type it in the chat. Of course I will. Well, it's Simon Barge at backgammon.com. So what have we got here anyway? Back to the game.
Illegal move. Illegal move.
That's pretty clear. Now, do I come up with the 1? So 4-1, double 1, 6-1. I'm not sure if he would make the bar. I feel I should know. It's only going to be 4-1, double 1. 6-4, of course. I had to miss that. 6-4 will... I know 6-4 is fine. 6-4 will leave the checker on this. So I'm looking at numbers that will what will make him want to use one of the checkers on the 8 point, and so make it better for me to come up and challenge it like this. But I don't think there are enough numbers, and I'm not that far in the race. And if I come up, I get attacked a bit more. So I'm going to do this. He's already got an advantage, but he's up in the match. It's if he was looking at the spectrums, he's in a gammonish position for sure. Or, you know, you could say that we are both in a gammonish position. So 6-4, presumably he just makes the bar. And hopefully whatever I roll, okay, I'm going to have to come forward like this. I'm still obviously going to have to take there, but it kind of destroys my position. It's very double-edged because he's got 2 men on the bar, so he can't do anything with that. But it's a little bit forward. So the good news for me is that if things go not so well for him in this roll, I've got 1s to hit him. I've got 2s to come up. My big numbers aren't going to be so good. Don't think he's going to cube, but it's definitely worth looking at. And of course, I can't do anything. My 2s are now duplicated severely, and I think I'm going to have to hit because I can't just let him come in, because then that destroys all of my game value, which is blitzing. So I've got to continue blitzing to my chagrin. Fuck, what? And now his having a blotting ball will make any potential double stronger. I still don't think he's going to double. I mean, I feel it's a mistake. Good morning, Jeff. Afternoon. I think you're in the States. You must be in the States, I think. Dave. Or is there someone called Dave? Oh, no, you might. David Arnold, yeah. The question is, how I would look at it as Michy is, if the worst happens and he fans, how bad is his position? It's not that bad, because I'm going to have to roll a 3 or a 1 to cover, which I might not do. I still need a 2 to escape. So I'm not saying that means it's a double. I think he should be mindful of the score, the fact that he's leading. And like I said, if he's 9 away, he's 9 away, 11 away. Maybe that's like being 6 away, 7 away in a gammonish position, and that would be an inactive score. And so it would be a little bit of an adjustment from the benchmark score of 7 away, 7 away. Oh my god, 5 a.m. But I haven't got a sense of whether or not this is. I feel this is a no double. I feel this. My sense is that it's not a double. I'm not even sure it would be a double at the benchmark 7 away, 7 away. Good morning, Jeff. Happy birthday.
Your opponent doubles.
Okay, I'm surprised at that.
You take.
Okay, now like I talk about this in the book, that when we have these activity levels, and in the gammonish activity spectrum, what dictates activity mostly is whether you're leading or trailing, and by how much. And here I'm trailing, and it's still not insignificant to be trailing by 2 points. And however, the point is that when you're holding the cube, that discrepancy is massively magnified. Now, I'm not going to suggest that this is a redouble. I'm going to have a bit quicker look at it, but it just means that what would be at 0, 0 to 7, this would be an unlikely position to start with. But let's say you had this on the board, it wouldn't be a double. But if it was 0, 2 to 7, 5 away, 7 away, and if the cube was in the center, then it might be a double. But if you're holding the cube at 7 away, 5 away, then the effect is magnified and it makes the score more active. So I've got these colors at the bottom, can't show you at the moment, is brown, but this might be going up into green territory, which is 2 colors up from brown. Now, having said that, oh, I'm confused. So my 1's a duplicate. I still feel it's early. 3, 2. Let's look at the numbers. It's important. 2, 1 would be great. I don't need to hit that second checker. And then what are we? We've got to just look at how we are after we roll that great number. We've got a 4-point board. That's great, but we've got the 3 and the 4-point open. That's bad. So he can always just come in. And we're going to still have some stacks. So if we roll 2, 1, that's great. But if we roll 3, 2, we've still got the stacks on the 6-point. We're not going to be able to have many checkers to hit him loose with. So maybe this is a clear no redouble. Maybe this is a clear no redouble. At this score, there is a big adjustment, but it's not massive. But having said that, the position is going to be a big factor, not just the score, the position itself. 6-4, 6, 6-3 is okay. It covers. 6-1 I would like. 1-1, 5-5, 5-5. Okay, I'm gonna roll. Didn't consider 6-2. I'm gonna have to cover. I can't come out, I don't think. I don't think I can come out. Don't feel like I can come out. Oh, I'm not sure. Come out no 5 and we're good. Okay, let's have a look at this. Just cover no 5. Can I redouble? If he fans, I don't even think I can redouble. Maybe I have to do this. If I get hit, might not get gammoned that much. So if he comes in with anything but 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 13, 16 numbers, I might be able just to cube him. It might be a pass. See, this goes against my plan that was just to cover. Trying to find something to hang the lot, some sort of logic hook to hang my hat on, because I'm not seeing, there's going to be something in this position which I'm not seeing, which is critical. Okay, I'm gonna come out. Maybe this is the thing, because the entries are so bad. I assume I have to do that. Okay. Looks like I have to hit. It's possible to do this, just give up, but it leaves so many shots anyway. Okay, so this is a disaster. Now, do I place 5 to 1? I don't think so, because I'm pretty much dead anyway. So this is why I should have made the 5 point. It's probably going to be a big blunder, because I've got nothing in the position. Okay, that saves me. My initial instinct was to make the 5. You would bet running was the right play. No, I don't think so, because when you don't run and you cover, you still have a chance of reaching a cube. When you run and it goes well, you have more cubes, but when it doesn't go well, it's a disaster, like what happened here. And I got lucky enough that I'm probably not going to get gammoned, but I can still get gammoned. I might get squeezed off. He did come in with 2. He did come in with a 5-3. But like I said, he had any 5, but he also had 4-3, 4-4, 3-3. Which is 15 numbers. I think it's the fact of having those gaps on the 4 and 3 point that makes running a bit dodgy. Come out with both would be nice. Okay, get to make the 3 point. Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter too much if I come off or not. In fact, it might be better that I don't. It might be better that I don't. And we'll just take 2 off here. Every time he does something different. Okay, I could have played 3 to 1. I played that a bit quickly. I still should be okay, unless he doesn't miss. If he doesn't miss... Okay, a crossover. Okay, he's not missed yet.
New game.
Gammoned. There I got gammoned. Okay, so extreme score adjustment. 11 away, 5 away. Looking to get a gammonish position. Not concerned if I get cubed. He shouldn't cube me, really. Well, what can he do with the 1? So he's going to hit. And I've just got to hope for a really poor number. But now, so he's made the advanced anchor. We're into the non-gammonish activity spectrum, where the cube action is completely different. Even though I'm trailing, I'm not going to be cubing early at all, so that's why I'm so disappointed that he's made the anchor. In fact, being 11 away, I don't really get that much for winning 2 points versus 1. Arguably, 2 points is better for him. Well, I'm behind in the race, I see that. I'm not desperate to hit, that's for sure. That's possible. That's certainly possible. Coming in on the 24 is possible as well. Okay, let's have a look at this. So it still sends him all the way back. I can get hit, yes, 1, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 1, 6, 6, 6, so 10 shots plus 1, 2, but I can come back in. I'm not so upset about being gammoned, but I don't want to give the game away. If I do this, then his numbers aren't that good. So this is not that easy, because if his numbers aren't that good here, then it makes this play more acceptable. But don't think I can pass up on this. Don't think. I'm not sure though. Okay. The other way, double 1 would have been really good. I don't think he's got much choice. He's going to have to make the anchor and play 6 to 5. Oh. Oh, I didn't see this at all. But this is a good play. I suppose. Still got 3 blots. Okay. Is this anywhere near a double? Are there any gammons here, even though he's got the anchor? I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to lose my market with these 3 blots. Interesting. I haven't got that many numbers to point on him, and now this is difficult. Do I just hit? Oh, I don't think so. The question of hitting is about whether or not after hitting I'm going to have more doubling situations, but I don't think I'm going to... I can just let him come in, not get hit with a 4, and just have to play around with this kind of crappy position. Don't tell me what the best plays are, please. Jeff Arnold running, which was running. Running is the best play. This is covering. Anyway, yeah, don't, because it puts...
Illegal move. Illegal move.
So, yeah, it looks like you're gonna... Oh, you want the landing spots though. Okay, not sure. Getting a bit low on time. Yeah, but yeah, don't tell me. Not a big deal. Okay, now I can do that. I suppose I got landing spots. Again, I don't particularly want to go to the 11 point, but I guess I'm blocking him, blocking his double 6s. The race is close. Should be okay. Plays fine. I shouldn't be doing that. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do that. Ah, okay. No, what am I thinking? So 9 pips I'll be able to take. I'm sure he'll cube. Like I said, I think got to think about in non-gammonish situations. Okay, I think I would have cubed even at this score. Five.
Your opponent doubles. You drop. New
Being a
game.
bit glitchy. Okay. So same as before. Just want to try and get a sniff of a gammonish position. This might be like almost red. This score 11 away, 4 away. Okay, I think I can hit and cover. And now I have something. He's got 3 blots. It's probably just reasonable enough just to not think too much about it and double.
You double.
Don't think he can pass. But it could be. I mean, it's. I've got some very good numbers. Like double 6. That might be about it. Double 3 maybe. What does double 3 do? Point on him? On the deuce?
Your opponent takes.
Okay, so I'm going to have to double hit. Leave that guy on the 21. Hit and cover or make the 3? Probably hit and cover. Oh, I don't like either of them too much, but I think I've got to make this. Problem is he anchors so much. So he can't hit if he anchors. I guess that's the issue. That's good. Again, I've got these open 4 and 3 points, but now I've got the open 5 point. So it's going to be a long way before anything good happens. He'll just unstack. Could leave the guy on the... Okay, I think I'm leaving the guy on the 8 points to try and make it with a 2 if I get missed. So he hits and covers. Bastard. Okay. Maybe I will end up making it in the end. He'll just come out. I will hit. That's a great number. Can I make the 4 point? Do I need to upgrade? I think I need to be a little bit safe. I mean, I could. No, I can't. I have to make this. Okay, so I'm going to make that and then bring this guy in. I don't love it. 3-1, 4-1 are now pretty good for him. I really wanted to make the advanced anchor, which I'm going to do now. So my plan is to run with one of these back checkers. It should be okay. It shouldn't be too awkward. He can safety that checker. So that's a 2. I'm going to have to leave something. Unless I clear the 8 point completely. Doesn't look good though. Okay, so we leave 5s and 2s, but got to try and preserve the position, I think. Could be a short match, so it's going to go all the way around to the 10 point. I'm fairly certain. I don't think he wants to get into any funny stuff when I've got the anchor. Really? Really? No. I think this is not... He's not going to do it. I mean, yeah, his race lead... Okay, he did do it pretty quickly. So I'm happy to come up and just race. What else can I do? The race is probably not that much in my favor because I've got wastage. Okay, that doesn't do the race very much good, but if I manage to get a shot... And now we're looking at whether or not he's going to redouble. Probably not. Not with 10. Not with only 10. So I don't have to think about whether or not I'm taking. But most of the time this game will not finish on a 2 cube, I don't think. Actually, it could do. That's not true. If we get into a bear off, he won't be doubling until maybe... He wouldn't have a double, I mean, at all. Okay, so 10 pips down. If I go to the 2 point, then I'm wasting. He's not going to be able to hit me, surely. And if I don't go with 1 now, I end up breaking my board, do I not? So if I do that, I want to bring the guy into the 6 point. If I do that, like 1, is he going to hit with 1, 2? 1, double 5. Maybe this is best. Got to get off, I think. Got to get off the anchor. Okay, this could be the end of it. I mean, it's going to be too much. I don't see what I can roll. So the only shot leaving number is 6-2. 5-2 is going to be awkward. But apart from that, if he rolls like 5-1, 6-1, his configuration is fine. His race lead is going to give him... ...20 pips up. So if he was like 10 pips up in a pure race, you might be an 80% favourite even. So I don't think I'm going to take this. If he clears the point now, assume he clears the point now, then he only has 6-1, 5-1. Which is 4 shots, but I get them repeatedly until he clears it. 6-1, 5-1. 4 shots, which is a 9th, but I only hit them third of the time, which is a 27th, 1 in 27, which is what, like 3 and a bit percent. So I've got 3 and a bit percent from hits, and maybe 5, 6, 7, 8% in the race. So I've got 11%. I don't think that's enough. I can pass and go 2 away, 11 away, 2 away, and have I won't have very much. %3. Maybe my race is a lot worse then. It doesn't seem like I can take.
Your opponent doubles.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can take. 2 away, 11 away would be what? So 1 away, 7 away is 9. 1 away, 8 away is like 6, 7. 1 away, 9 away is 5. Two away, 11 away. 1 away, 11 away. One might be like 3. Maybe I've got like 5% or something at 11 away, 2 away. 11 away, 2 away. 11 away, 2 away. Maybe 7. Maybe I got 7. I'm going to pass. Just to make the match longer.
You drop.
I
New
was going
game.
to pass anyway. I'm interested in that. It seems like it could have actually been takeable. Okay, I think go for this, maybe. Try and get an advanced anchor. It might have been a take. My match winning chances at this score can't be very high. Maybe there's 6, 7? Maybe there's 7%? Shall I come out? So he hits and covers. There's a little bit of life. Will he just slot the 9 or play 13, 10, 6 to 5? Or is 6 to... Could gammon me if 6 to 2 goes well. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, Jeff. Yeah, of course. I'm just tired. So the live cube take point is way higher. Okay, it's probably a pass then. It's probably not close. Because I'm only going to yeah, I only go to 9-4. Yeah. Okay, good roll. Can you miss? No, it definitely wasn't a take then. Because I only had like 8-9% max. So the take point would have been I don't go to 58%. I go to was it a recube? Jeez. Yeah, okay. I do go. Yeah, I go to 9-8. So I go to 40%. So I'm going to need 60% times the dead cube take point. This is a tricky six. Okay, I don't think this is going to be a cube, but I've got something. Okay, maybe I can cube after this. I don't know. Michy's got all his fans. Maybe. I mean, it's so extreme. There aren't that many gammons, but I could roll double 2 or double 4. I don't see how bad it could be.
You double.
So this is not really a gammonish position, but there's
Your opponent
some
takes.
Some elements of gammons. Now, do I stay back? I don't think so. Like if he comes in with a 5-2. But maybe I just play, I mean, at 5-2 he'll hit if I play 13-7, but maybe I play, that just leaves double 5. Doesn't leave 1-6. Okay, I want to try and make the bar. Okay, just bring it in again, trying to avoid the 1-6, only leaving 3 shots. Okay, so now this is how he wins. Few. Of course, if I switch, then I leave extra shots, unless I burn the man on the to the ace point. So leave 5-4 and 2-4. Okay, I'll take that. Surely he can't hit this. Was that right? I don't know. Okay, it's forced. I do go to 3 away, 4 away. No, I go to 3 away, 2 away. What are you talking about? Why 3 away, 4 away? I think he can go. I don't think it makes a huge difference. Okay, yeah. Hooray! 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 Okay. So
New game.
9 away, 2 away. Extreme. Very active in the gammonish spectrum. That's a start. Okay, but he's come in, so maybe a slight favourite, but nothing. I guess so. I'm not sure about this, playing too quickly, but now a 1-6 makes the cube decision easy. There are lots of numbers where it might have been better just to do something else, like make the
You double.
make the anchor. Not sure if he can take this. 3 men back. So if I was 7 away, 2 away, this would be orange in this gammonish position, which is the 3rd color level. It's very active.
Your opponent drops. New game.
So now we're 8 away, 2 away. We're approaching the 7-point match. We're not quite there yet. That's a great roll. This might be enough. This might well be enough. 8 away, 2 away. 8 away, 2 away. Don't really want to lose my market here. Okay.
You double.
Maybe I get a little bit early on these, but he's got
Your
4
opponent
blots.
takes.
He's got 4 blots. Okay, we're just going to make 2 points, I think, and hope. 2 points and hope. Hope. So he's going to have to make... Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't have to make the 4 point. But if he doesn't, then it's his long term that suffers. So this is his... Okay. So having made the 2 points, the premium of hitting goes up massively. It's just... Jesus. Why is it doing that? It just froze. So we'll split. Wow, what a roll. What a roll. I was doing so well. I tell you what concerns me more is the mouse suddenly freezing up.
It is not your turn yet. It is not your turn yet.
Oh, it's working again. No, it's not. Okay, at least I came in with 1. I'd like a 5. I think I'd like a 5. Okay. Ace 4. Okay, I'm just going to leave this guy there. I need to prime him. I can't just play 7 to 3. Okay, he gets to hit the guy on the 9 point. That's bad. And now what? Get him to fan and pick those guys up? I think so. What else can I do? And then he might crunch. So I need to pick this guy up. I hope that he... Okay, that's no good. I suppose this, so that if he rolls something big, then I can cover the blot on the 2 point with a 6. What am I hoping for? Like double 4 or... I mean, even that's not going to be bad for him. Yeah, maybe that's not so good. If he hits me, which I think he... Oh no, that's 4-3, so he can't hit. So I just need a 1 or anything, and for him to... It's all about what he rolls. I just need... There are a few numbers that are going to be decent for me. There are a few numbers. That's not the best. Really isn't the best. I'm just hoping... Yeah, that's a bad number for him. So I think he's just going to break the 8. So a 6. Okay. I guess we do this. If he hits, then maybe I can fan forever. It's not ideal. A 6 is obviously very important. 6-3. So I have something. Every time he's behind a 4 prime, it's something. Okay, fan is really bad. 5-4 is basically going to be over. I don't see that he's not going to cover the deuce. Oh, okay. Okay, not bad. Reasonably well timed. Hmm. So that's the one. Yeah. Wants to try and clear those points. I think that's maybe just get those two checkers out there. Although, yeah, I have to get punished because now I might not be able to get two checkers off the ace point in time. One, two, three. I've lost hope. Well done.
You played on world-class level.
Okay, so I didn't play that well. Michy played really well. Save match. Let's have a look at it. Michy played very well. Let me see. Ooh. Right, let's see if I can open it. Oh, come on. Downloads. That's what we want. There we go. What's happening? All sorts of things. Okay, it's analyzing, I think. So Michy, where is the cursor? Jesus Christ. Michy missed a cube here. So what's my 2-5? Oh, I remember. This was ancient history. Looks like it was bad. Then Michy doubled. Oh, I shouldn't have come off the anchor the first time. And the second time, certainly not. That's difficult, I feel. So that was one of the big blunders. Okay, then we had this 5-1, so I was right to stay back. Michy doubled. I felt it wasn't. Yeah, it was wrong to run with the 6-2. I should have played safe with the 4-1, so I made that 4-1 mistake because I made the wrong play with the 6-2. Nothing's going to happen here. So what did we have? Double 5. I slotted, which is optional. So he should play 6-5 with the 4 with the 1. What did we have? The 4-1 I hit. Would have been a blunder not to. I should have just hit with the 5-4. That was tricky. This was, I don't remember this double 6. Didn't he roll it? Okay, this double 2 was tricky. I'm just going to look at the big blunders here. He did miss a cube here, but it was small. Hello? And then it was a big pass. So we went 11 away, 4 away. I hit and covered. It was an easy cube. It was quite a big cube. It looks like my 4-1 is going to be... Oh, 4-1. No, what's wrong with that? I had another 4-1. I was worried that it might have been where I made the ace point. This 5-2 I should have come off is a blunder. That, yeah, probably cost me. A small mistake with the 6-3. And then this was actually a take, but not big. So some tricky decisions, I think. The 4-2, no, not good to split. 24, 26, 4. Oh no, 10-8 is right. Okay. Doubled, it was an easy take. These plays were tricky. It wasn't right just to play 13-3. And then, I left a double 5 and that wasn't right. I was a bit low on time. Double clear pass. This was a double. Making 2 in a board points, and then I just got smashed. I mean, was this the end of the 13-8? Oh, 13-8, 3-1. Okay, I didn't see that play. Shouldn't have made the ace point. Oh, he was wrong to make... Wow, I guess I wasn't seeing that at all, and that was it. That was the end of it. What else did I have? So, I guess I made my mistakes in the first game. Yeah, this is an interesting play. Not this one. Where are we? With the 3-2. To play 3-1. I just didn't see it. Not super, super difficult, but yeah. So maybe it's not such a bad PR with some tricky decisions. And the 5-2, oh no, the 5-2 was right. The 5-2 was right, but it was close. And I got unlucky. Okay, going down. Where do we finish at? 3, 23. Where do we finish? 323. Okay, always over diddles me. So 323, not too bad. Michy played super well. So congratulations, very impressive. And everyone, thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.